See, I got the best man in the world. What more can you ask for, ladies? When he makes you feel like you're the prettiest. Yeah, he wakes me up early in the morning with a smile.
Okay, here we go. It's Azalea. Azalea Blossoms. That's my name. How are you? I'm new to YouTube, so let's get it started. Yeah. So, I'm new to transitioning. This hair transition from relaxer to the roots. It's a really come to yourself moment. You have to be comfortable with owning your natural wig underneath. All of that, I should say. It's been a journey thus far. I've tried it 2 years ago. I tried to embrace it, but it was a bit overwhelming. I had some challenges, and so I reverted back to the creamy crack. I'm sorry. But recently, I would say last November, had to be November, maybe mid-December, I went to my regular stylist, as I would frequent every so often, every few months for a touch-up or what have you. So I go get my regular perm, and this time, when I tell you it was on fire, I do mean fire and desire. I thought Rick James was playing in the background.
Wow.
And I kept telling her, it's burning. She was like, girl, it's burning. No, it's on fire. Call up 911, somebody, ambulance, somebody. So I get in the shower bowl, and water is supposed to relieve the burn. It felt like a million fire ants on my head. And so afterward, yeah, it looked pretty, it was smooth, it was nice as usual, but my head was still tingling. So I get home, and I asked my husband, I was like, I don't think it was supposed to burn. Do you think it was supposed to burn that bad? He was like, no. And he's a barber. He's been a barber for years. And he's like, that's why I don't do women's hair. And it was at that point I was like, I can't anymore. I can't. And I literally, it took me back to childhood days. Your mama leave it on too long, and then you get them little sores around there, and you be scratching scab. That's how it was. It was horrible. And so I decided, like, that day, I was like, I'm done. And so I hadn't been back. And so I said, well, I'll do it myself. You go beauty supply, you get that little kit like you used to. And I was like, I'm going to get something mild that won't burn. So I did. I think it was an olive oil perm or something like that. And it was mild. It didn't burn. But of course, I can't see the back. I'm reaching. I'm missing spots. It was okay, but so I decided no. So we're going to try this again. We're going to try the transitioning journey. So here I go. Google, YouTube, trying to find all these transitioning hairstyles and what to do and how to start. And to be honest, you just have to start. Just starting for one. So if you're new, stop the perm. Stop the perm. You got to stop the perm and stop the burn. You got to stop it, because I'm like, it's a chemical. It's still a chemical. Even though it says no lie, they lying. Something in there is burning. So stop that, first of all. Stop the perms. And stop the heat. Just pick up a few little hairstyles that you could do yourself. I'm not a hair person. I was so glad I had a boy, because I was like, I can't do her hair if she's a girl. So just try something that's easy for you. Hence, ponytail. Yeah, I'm sorry. And I could put little curls in the front with some perm rods. But just try something easy for yourself. Then just pick a few products. Something easy. I had been looking on Instagram just for hairstyles. There's too much out there on that. And I came across The Main Choice. A lady by the name of Courtney Adelea, I think is her last name. She was a YouTuber for years. But anyway, she came up with her own products, hair care products. So I said, I'll try those just to start off. Initially, the first round I tried Shea Moisture. It was okay. But I didn't go long enough, so I can't say much about that product. So first of all, I've used 4 of the main choice products. No, by any means, I am not being paid, what have you. Just saw it, decided to try it. The first one is called Doesn't Get Much Butter Than This. Doesn't get much better than this. And it is a daily hair dressing. It adds shine, which I can say it does, luster, softens, moisturizes, and nourishes. And it smells delicious. Woo, kind of minty, smells good. Definitely not cheap. I didn't buy it at Sally's, which is where I think most of it is promoted. Sally's, CVS, some of your drugstores. I got it at my local beauty supply. I left the tag, $15.99. Might as well say $16. I'm like, I don't eat chicken, but that's a chicken and a meal from Popeyes. Not cheap, but it works. And you don't have to use a lot. I've been using it, we've been using it on our son's hair, just to kind of get the waves back in. So nice. Yes, it adds shine. Also, this 3-in-1 Revitalize and Refresh. 3-in-1 Revitalize and Refresh conditioner. It's a co-wash, it's a leave-in, it's a detangler. I haven't gone long enough to know about it detangling because I don't have that much new growth. I'm about 3 months in, per se, post-relaxer. So it does lather really well. It feels really good. Makes you feel like your hair is really clean, and it feels good after you do wash your hair. So I do like that. Still, you can get some chicken and some sides. $13.99. $99. Then there's the Detangling Hydration Conditioner. Again, they smell, when I tell you, I don't know who she got with. I think she's a chemist, some kind of maybe biochemist. So she knows how to mix things. So I'm sure she's really, 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 adamant about how her product comes out. Because you could tell it's quality. It's a quality product. And it feels really smooth. The texture is great. I like this. I left this on my hair as a deep conditioner. So I did this. I sat under the dryer this one is leaving 3 to 5 minutes, but I did sit under the dryer anyway for like 30 minutes. Came out really soft. I do like that. This, my lady friends, y'all know about them edges. And y'all want to call them baby hairs. But they ain't been babies since we was babies. They just hair on your edges that's don't want to take a nap and needs help them lay down. When you was little, your mama said, get your end in there and take a nap. These lay them down. For me. So I add a little water, little moisture, to the edges. I do use this in addition to a little Eco Styler gel. And then I, just wrap a scarf around and they lay for the day. They don't move. They lay down. They take a nap. That's what they do. And it's really, really, really smells good. Man, it's like fresh soap or something. Smells so good. And it's not thick. It doesn't leave your hair really tacky. Works for me. I like it so far. And the great part about it, it says it's laid back effortlessly. And it's a growth stimulant edge control. So I have noticed my edges have gotten a little thicker. And probably, for one, not using any heat and not putting that perm on them edges because it takes it out. It just does. I'm sorry. And most of us have, we've been getting perm since we were little. I'm the 5th of 5 girls. So, if you was born in like late 60s, 70s, 80s, that was like pressing comb first before they put that perm on your head. So I had 4 other sisters, and my mom went in birth order. So I was the last one. By the time she got to me, I had a big afro. I'm half asleep. You're trying to hold that ear. Anyway, then they go to the perms. And so you're looking at majority of your life using a chemical on your head that's burning and not really good for your scalp. So it's felt good to get back in it, embrace it. You know, I learned from my mother-in-law. She never had a perm. She's 75, and she always has pressed her hair. And recently, within the last 4 or 5 years, she stopped doing that because the grease she used, the company discontinued it. They didn't make it anymore. So she had to embrace that. She said, embrace your curls. And I said, well, I'm scared. I'm scared because it may be Kunta and it may be Kente. And it may be Kunta Kente, or it could be Kunta, and then it could be Chicken George, or it could be Izzy and Master. I don't know what's going to grow. But anyway, whatever it is, embrace it. And I'm taking my time, and I'm not a very patient person, but I'm going to be patient this time, and I'm going to take my time, and I'm just going to use these products until they're done. Because this, my friends, when they add the 99 on top of it, it's not cheap. But it's a good quality product. So know your products. I hear a lot about hair porosity. Know your hair porosity. You just got to do what works for you. And, whatever texture's there, whatever comes in, you could have about 4 or 5 generations in your head. We just don't know. But that's what makes it beautiful. So, for now, I'm signing off, and I'll be back. Again, it's Azalea Blossoms. We'll see what blossoms.
See, I got the best man in the world. What more can you ask for, ladies? When he makes you feel like you're the prettiest.
Yeah, he wakes me up early in the morning with a smile.